If you want to move into senior leadership, working harder isn't enough. Executives don't promote effort, they promote judgment. Many high-performing managers believe the path to advancement is flawless execution. But once you reach mid-level leadership, the evaluation changes. Executives aren't asking, can they do the job? They're asking, can they think at the next level? Understanding what executives truly look for can accelerate your growth or prevent you from stalling out. The problem lies when a lot of emerging leaders often focus on visibility instead of value. They volunteer for more work, they attend more meetings, they speak in more presentations, but they don't always demonstrate strategic maturity. So today I'm going to show you 3 things executives consistently look for in emerging leaders and tactics you can use to show that you've got them, plus 1 bonus trait and tactic at the end. Tactic number 1 is strategic perspective. Executives look for leaders who understand how their function connects to the broader mission. In both military and corporate environments, leaders who advance are the ones who understand cross-functional impact, anticipate downstream effects, and consider long-term consequences. If you only think within your department, you're going to stay within your own department. Strategic thinking signals readiness for broader responsibility. Tactic number 2. Emotional stability under pressure. Senior leaders operate in environments of uncertainty and risk. That's why they get paid so much. Executives pay close attention to how emerging leaders respond when things go wrong. Do they blame others? Do they react emotionally? Do they escalate immediately? Or do they gather facts, communicate calmly, and propose solutions? Calm judgment under pressure builds executive trust. And I know you might be saying, I'm not wired that way. Maybe I'm a tense person. Maybe I just get a little fired up. This is a skill you can learn, skill and a discipline we can practice, this calm judgment. It's not something you have to be born with. Tactic number 3, exhibit ownership without excuses. Executives don't expect perfection, no matter what they say and how it might feel sometimes. They expect ownership. In high-performing organizations, leaders who advance take responsibility even when the outcomes aren't ideal. They say, here's what happened, here's what I learned, here's how we're going to do it differently. That mindset signals maturity and strategic thought. Ownership builds credibility, credibility builds opportunity. Here's your bonus tactic for this week, developing other leaders. This is where a lot of emerging leaders miss the mark. Executives look for leaders who multiply leadership. If you're the only high performer on your team as the leader, that's not scalable. In every high-stakes environment I've worked on, advancement came when leaders demonstrated they could build autonomy, develop capability, and create successors for when they moved on to another opportunity. They were leaving the team better than they found it. Our most important job as leaders is developing the leaders coming up behind us. When executives see you building the future leaders on your team, they see someone ready for the next level. Executives don't promote people who simply perform well. They promote leaders who think strategically, stay steady under pressure, take ownership, and develop others. When you begin operating at the level above your current role, advancement becomes a natural progression, not a hope or a dream. That's all for this week. If you found this helpful, share it with an emerging leader who can use it, and subscribe for more leadership tactics, techniques, and procedures every week. Tell us in the comments, which of these traits do you need to strengthen the most? Which tactic are you going to work on this week? All right, go out there, do great things today. Onward and upward.